Good evening, Yellow Van fans. We have arrived in Nashville at VNA Airport, and we are tired. It's actually not the latest that we've ever flown into any place. It's about 10 o'clock here, which is an hour ahead of where we were in Salt Lake, and so it's actually not that bad, but we had one of the most difficult flights we've ever had with a baby. Isla was not feeling it. It was not good. And on top of that, it caused a lot of trouble with my inner ear, a lot of the pressure there that I sometimes get when flying. So we're tired. Megan just went to pick up our rental car while the girls and I chill here. We did find all of our bags though and car seats, and so that's good. And so we should be able to get our rental car and head off to our hotel.
After we get to finish first, we're going to go to Dollywood.
How you doing? Did you like that flight? Good morning again, Yellow Van fans. We are on our way out of Nashville. We woke up this morning and our hotel had no breakfast, weirdly. It was kind of a weird hotel, but we went to one of our favorite places, which is Biscuit Love. If you've ever heard us talk about Nashville before, you've probably heard us talk about Biscuit Love because it was one of our favorite things that we did here. So we went there for breakfast and got there just in time to not be at the end of a very long line. And now we are on our way out of Nashville and on our way to the Great Smoky Mountains. Okay, so we spent a lot of the afternoon at Magic Quest, playing that with Lucy and having a lot of fun. We've done that before at Great Wolf Lodge, but this is the time that we've done it at like a standalone Magic Quest, so it was a little bit different, but that was fun. And now we are at a place called Mellow Mushroom to get some pizza for dinner. Good morning again, Yellow Van fans. We had our breakfast this morning at the hotel, and now we are on our way to Dollywood.
I'm so excited! Let's do it!
You want to ride? Okay, we've been having a good time here in Dollywood. We just had some pumpkin pizza for lunch as part of the Harvest Festival. We did buy the Harvest Festival Food Pass, which is $35 and will get you 5 different fall treats. So the pumpkin pizza was on there, so we just had that. That was yummy. Did you like the pizza, Isla? Did you like it? Yeah, you like that, huh? And now we're going to go and ride some more rides and stuff. Again, Yellow Van fans, we are on our way to Dollywood again. We had a lot of fun at Dollywood on our first day, and now we are headed back. It is significantly cooler and cloudier than it was on our first day though, so we'll see how this one goes. Is everybody ready for a good time?
Yeah!
Yay! Mommy off to ride the Wild Eagle. It's gonna be crazy. Day in Dollywood. This is a Wednesday and it is almost empty here at Dollywood, and we just went and got some of the famous cinnamon bread, which was really yummy. Everybody loved it, and now we are back in the fair area where the little kids rides are so that Isla can ride on the pigs. Finished up at the country fair area. Now Megan and Lucy are going to, there goes the train, genuine coal-fired steam engine here in Dollywood. Megan and Lucy are going up to do Fire Chaser, which is a roller coaster they'd really like. And Isla is sleeping, and I'm going to look at the Craftsman's Village. Okay, so we've basically finished up our trip here. We are headed back to Nashville now. We are sitting in Knoxville traffic as we try to get back. So we're going to do a closeout of the Dollywood portion of this vlog, and then in a separate vlog we will do the Great Smoky Mountains. So Megan, what did you think of Dollywood?
I really liked Dollywood. I had a lot of fun.
Dollywood was pretty awesome. We did 2 days there. I don't know if you can tell that in the video, but we did 2 days. Steep discount on tickets when you do 2 days. Like your
It's
per
only
day
like $20 or
price
$30 for the second day.
goes down, a lot. So definitely worth it if you have the day to spend there, because there is a lot to do in that park. It's got a lot of rides.
And you could fit it all into one day, like we probably could have. But it was nice to know that we had a second day and didn't have to fit it all in the first day. I feel like our second day was much more relaxed, like a lot more chill than the first day was, which was also nice to be able to like do the other things that we didn't get to the first day and also just be more relaxed on the second day.
Yeah, and it's always nice to know that you're going to have another day so you don't feel like you're going to miss something. There's a lot to do there. Like, there's a bunch of shows. We only did one show the whole time we were there, over 2 days, but you could spend a lot of time going to the different shows, a lot of music shows and that kind of thing. And we spent all day at the park both days. So we were there before opening and we left at closing. So really the whole time, which was, when we were there, the open hours were 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I think on weekends while we were there, they were open till 10 p.m. So I don't know if they ever have earlier opening hours than 10 a.m. But yeah, lots to do, lots of fun, lots of good food. We did the, it was the Harvest Festival while we were there, so end of October. And we did the Harvest Festival tasting pass on both days, which cost $35 and could get you 5 of the Harvest Festival treats.
It was a good deal. The first day, that's pretty much all we used. I don't think we bought any extra food on the first day.
No.
And it fed all of us plenty with a few snacks that we had brought in, but none of us were hungry that first day.
Yep. And most of the things that you can get on the pass cost around $10 or $11 on their own, so it ends up being a good deal. Works out for you that way. So yeah, I think we all really, really enjoyed it. I didn't ride hardly any rides, and I still enjoyed it. And you rode every ride that was there,
pretty much,
I think, except for maybe 1 or 2. And you really enjoyed it, so there's a wide variety of things. The atmosphere was great. We went on a Monday and a Wednesday in October, and neither day was too crowded. Now, I think if we'd been there on the weekend, it would have been a different experience because it would have been a lot more crowded.
And on both days, we pretty much walked on to most rides.
Yeah.
I think the longest we waited in line either day was maybe 15 or 20 minutes. But the second day especially, all the rides that I rode on, which, like by myself, which were the bigger rides, I walked right on. I maybe had to wait for like a carload to go, but I was always on like the next carload.
Yep, even on really big rides.
Yeah.
The longest waits were actually for like the middle rides, the ones that were pretty cool, but kids could ride.
Yeah,
those were the longest waits. So like Lucy's favorite ride, Fire Chaser, she just loved to ride. You rode that quite a few times, and that was probably the one with the longest wait, but never a long wait.
The longest wait we saw for it was 20 or 30 minutes, but I don't think we ever waited in line for more than 10, maybe 15 minutes for that ride. Same with Dragon Flyer, which was the other one she really liked. We never waited in line for more than 10 or 15 minutes for that one too, even though times did go up to at least 30 minutes on both of those.
So I have to say, like, I'd like seen some videos of Dollywood and I thought it looked cool, which was why I wanted to go, but I was a little skeptical about how like awesome it was, just because I was like, well, how cool can a theme park that's dedicated to a country singer be? You know, not that I hate country music or anything, but I just didn't really get a grasp on what it was.
Yeah, it's a Tennessee Mountain themed park.
Yeah, and it was really cool. They like to say that they're the #1 rated theme park in the country because of TripAdvisor reviews. And I didn't really believe that before, but now I do. Like, it's probably not my favorite theme park ever, but I really, really liked it.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed the time.
And I think you really liked it too because there were so many other things to do that weren't rides.
Yeah.
And so you had lots, like while I was riding rides or taking Lucy on rides, there were other things that you could be doing. Like you could watch demonstrations, or you could, like, you didn't, but you could go to a show, or there were just lots of other things. Whereas like at Disneyland, you're happy just to be there, like in the environment, but there's not necessarily things for you to do, like while Lucy and I are on rides.
Yeah. And the environment and theming are really good at
very
Dollywood.
Strong.
They've done a fantastic job with it. Part of it is they're trying to do it to what they are, you know? But I feel like we just had that experience at Castaway Cay where they were trying to theme to what they were, and it wasn't done very well, right? So here, it was done really good, and we were there in fall, which made a
difference, I think, too.
A huge difference, right? The temperature was perfect, and the fall colors were still there while we were there, which made it awesome.
Which was extra fun to ride the big roller coasters because you could see the entire park in all of the colors. It was really cool.
Yeah, and to ride the train.
Yeah.
And so we got that, and then their fall decorating. I like their fall decorating better than Disney's. They had they said they had over 16,000 pumpkins that light up at night, and so just like walking through the fall decorations was really cool. So yeah, I think we would say that we would highly recommend a trip to Dollywood if you are, you know, in the Great Smoky Mountains area. It was a lot of fun to go there. Lucy and Isla both really enjoyed it. There were the range on rides was really good, right? Like from like really, really big coasters that you really liked to ride. Probably some of the biggest coasters you've ever ridden. And all the way down to like little pigs going in a circle that Isla just
could ride
adored.
Herself.
Yeah. Like she's 15 months old at this recording, and so she could go on those rides by herself. Lucy went on them with her.
Sometimes.
Because Lucy thought they were fun, but she could ride them by herself. So just a great range on everything. So speaking of Lucy, we should talk about the Imagination Pass, which is the pass for preschoolers that's like a season pass to Dollywood. And fortunately, when we bought the plane tickets out to Nashville, I was checking the stuff on Dollywood, and I saw this. So you can get a free season pass, but you have to do it before June, I think. And so we were early enough that we could get it for Lucy, even though we weren't coming till October. We got it for Lucy, and then we could redeem it when we got here. And that was great because we didn't have to pay for Lucy's ticket at all. And of course, Isla was free, so it was just paying for our tickets. So if you do have a kid who isn't going to be in kindergarten yet, when you go to Dollywood, you can do it. And Lucy was still able to ride, I don't know, probably 75% of rides in the park.
The big coasters she couldn't ride, but she could ride, you know, kind of the biggest coasters with an adult. Those middle coasters, right, that are exciting enough for adults, but kids can still ride them. She could ride both of those.
Yeah. So she really, really liked that. So definitely worth it. So I think that's called the Imagination Pass. So check that out. Yeah, so we have more content on the podcast, which I'm sure will be recorded before this video comes out, to talk about some of our favorite things to do there. And I'm sure Lucy will record a little bit to close this vlog out. But definitely recommend Dollywood. Pigeon Forge, I guess we should say something about Pigeon Forge in this one. Pigeon Forge is quite the town. That's the town where Dollywood is, and it is like tourist city, like overload, right? Like it is just wall to wall, like mini golf courses and
fun centers
and restaurants,
cheap souvenir shops.
Yeah. So you saw some of that, but not much. We didn't spend too much time in Pigeon Forge. The only activity we did in Pigeon Forge was Magic Quest, which you saw at the beginning of the video. And we've done that before. That's normally at Grey Wolf Lodges, but here it was a standalone thing, and we enjoyed doing that. But I would say we didn't really enjoy Pigeon Forge. Traffic is really bad. It's always really slow. We went down to the island, but we didn't really do anything there. Everything there was very expensive.
Yeah, we just walked around.
And it, Pigeon Forge is, it's a interesting place.
So we ate it, guys.
Well, we did eat at some good places. Yes, the Mellow Mushroom, which was pizza.
Really good.
That was really good pizza, and we ate at the guy
Downtown
Flavortown, which is Guy's restaurant there, which we really liked that.
The food was really good.
And Mel's Diner, which was
also
really good too. So we ate a lot of good food. So there's good food in Pigeon Forge.
Frizzle chicken.
Oh, and frizzle chicken, which is on the other video. The video for the Great Smoky Mountains. So frizzle chicken will be on that. But we did eat there, and Lucy and I loved that place. So go to Dollywood. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. We'll do our best to answer those. And hopefully you enjoyed this vlog.